Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back to a new episode of, what, you know, what if Earth was in Star Wars? So, I needed to find, pair of just regular headphones so I could actually hear. But, oh well, here we go. Episode 5. The flash that shook the world. The world has changed. Mars had bloomed into humanity's second home, and now, for the first time in history, a new chapter was about to be written. The election of the first senator of Mars. Earth channels across Mars and Earth were filled with celebration. Anchors smiled wide, citizens waved flags, and some Martians red, some Earth blue. For once, the solar system felt united, but history rarely stays peaceful for long. I think I'm getting sick. I don't know, my throat's itchy. Well, but history rarely stays peaceful for long. World watching. In a quiet apartment in Washington, D.C., an older man sat alone in his living room with the glow of the TV reflecting in his glasses. His name was Samuel Wright, a veteran who lived through the Ukraine invasion and the alien contact years before. He smiled as the broadcast covered cheering Martian colonists. History in the making, he whispered, then something rattled his floor, a low vibration, barely noticeable at first. Samuel frowned and touched the window. Another tremor. Stronger, he looked outside. The horizon bloomed into a blinding white light. This is light white. Oh, another typo. Dear God, a shock wave shattered the windows before he could even had time to duck. Coast to coast panic. 3,000 miles away in a small suburban home in California, another family watched the same cheerful broadcast. A father, his wife, and their 3 kids sit together on a couch, laughing about what life on Mars might be like. The father noticed something change. The smiling news anchor suddenly froze, his hands pressed to their earpieces, their faces drained of color. Hold on, something's happening, he muttered. The lead anchor blinked rapidly, trying to stay composed, but her voice trembled. This is not a joke. We are receiving multiple authenticated reports. It appears a nuclear detonation has occurred on the east coast of the United States. The room fell silent. The mother covered her mouth. One of the kids started crying. The father stood, taking a step towards the screen, as if he could understand more by being closer. That's like, I wrote that because it sounds like what a dad would do. So, yeah, thought you older people would, and fathers who listen to this would find that funny. Suddenly, the broadcast cut to black. A piercing alarm blared. This is a national emergency. This is not a test. Seek shelter immediately. Important details will follow. The message repeated, cold, mechanical, echoing through every phone, every TV, every speaker in the country. The father snapped out of his shock. Basement now, everyone move. Outside, sirens began to scream across the neighborhood as neighbors ran into the streets, staring eastward in terror. toward the faint glow rising above the distant sky. The world holds its breath on Mars. The historic celebration stopped instantly. Crowds fell silent. Screens flickered as news spread from Earth to Mars within seconds. A single question echoed across the two worlds. Was this an accident, an attack, or something else entirely? In the unknown region, 43 alien species watched humanity's next move, and the next chapter of the story was just beginning. Well, hope you guys liked that. See you guys